Hey, it's your man StyleCon coming at you today with another video. Just picked up some inexpensive jewelry off of Aliexpress. I usually like to match my watches up when I get them, and I just got this new Samsung Galaxy Ultra watch. And it's like, okay, I want some jewelry to go with it. If I'm going out and I want to dress it up a little bit, it's like, as a man, you should have some accessories just to step up your game, make you look a little bit different than the average guy that's just wearing this. And one of the cops that I picked up was this ring. Now, everything that I'm going to show you is probably under $4 if I remember correctly. And I didn't want to spend a lot of money. I didn't spend a lot of money for this watch. Now, this watch was $650, but I traded my old smartwatch in. I ended up paying like $230 for the watch. So I was like, okay, I'm not trying to invest, $1,000 in a ring and a necklace to go along with this, because it's like, the cost per wear is not going to work out. But the ring is actually very nice. I think it's cost me $3.49. Everything I'm going to show you is stainless steel. The only thing I will say about this ring is I ordered it in an 8. And needless to say, this is not an 8. This is probably a 9. When I go to put it on, it does move around a little bit. And with the solid 8, that fits me perfectly. All the rings I have for my left hand, my right hand is a little larger. It's about a 10. But for my left hand, it's about an 8. So this is a little bit bigger, but I think it looks good with the watch. It's got the same type of colors too, and I think that blends in well. The watch is it's supposed to have more of a rugged look, and I think these rings and the necklaces I'm going to show you have more of a rugged look, and I think that looks pretty good so far. Now, the only thing is I did pick up 2 necklaces for the price. This thing was around $4. Check that out. You can pause it if you like, just to check it out. And then we have the amulet or pendant, whatever you want to call it. And look at that. What I like is it's got a lot of detail work to it. Front and back, and then along the sides. And what I like the most is this top piece that connects the chain to the amulet is actually welded on. A lot of times when you buy cheap jewelry, they'll just stamp this piece on. Sometimes it falls off, sometimes it doesn't. But it's not real good quality. And like I said, I'm impressed with the quality of this for the price. Under $5 or $4, I forget what I actually paid for it now. And then I thought it went well with the ring. And once again, it does move around because, needless to say, this isn't a true 8. But I thought that looked good together. So I picked that up. Let's see if I can get this on real quick. And then the chain for both of these are a little long. I mean, I can live with this. They're about 60 centimeters, which is close to 24 inches in length. But if you don't like the length of it, you can snip some of these pieces off yourself if you know how to do that. Or you can take it to a jewelry store, which I have a guy, he charges me usually like $5 just to shorten something like this. But then you got this going together as I think that's a nice combination. But then I picked up another one because I wasn't certain after looking at the pictures on AliExpress what would look better with the ring. So I picked up this second one. Once again, chains are the same length. Quality is pretty decent. Little lobster claw. Once again, pause it if you want to check it out. And then what I like is that amulet or pendant, however you want to call it. Once again, it has a design on the front and the back. And a lot of times with cheap jewelry, what they will do is they will put a design on the front, and then on the back, it's just like just a plain piece of metal. I like that they put the designs on both of these on the front and the back. It just elevates it. It makes it look way more expensive than the $4 or $5 that you would pay. And then once again, this piece is welded on. It's not stamped, And to me, that's when you can tell, like, even though these are all stainless steel, I think I already said that in the video, but that's how you can tell the difference between something decent versus something that's kind of crappy, because sometimes when you're spending, $30, $40, $50 for a cheap necklace, they won't go this far out. And look at that. For $4 or $5, that looks pretty damn good. The only thing is I'd like to shorten it up, maybe right about here, knock off about 2 or 3 inches. Then I have it to go with this ring. And leave in the comments, which chain do you think goes better with the ring and the watch? As right now, I think I'm feeling this one a little bit more, but the other one also works. But once again, I'm not opposed because I paid so little for this stuff to actually either throw it away or I'd give it to somebody. I do smoke cigars and I'm smoking my money up when I do buy these things. So for $4, if I had to throw it away, not that bad. It's not the worst deal in the world. It does look more expensive than what it is. I have worn these out and people thought, because, but once again, they know I collect watches, things like that. They go, okay, that looks more expensive. It's like, how much do you pay for it? It's like, man, $4 or $5. And they're like, really? It doesn't look like that. So if you're looking for some cheap jewelry on Aliexpress, you can check them out for yourself. I think the quality is pretty good, especially for what you get. I like the designs on the front and the back. And I definitely think they look more expensive than the money that you would be paying. And on that note, thank you for taking the time out of your day to watch my video. You got any questions or comments, leave them down below as usual, and I will check you out in the next video.